this is what these protesters have to say. And meanwhile, let me just tell you also that Ranil Wickremesinghe beat out 2 other contestants. 2 other MPs. One MP was named Dallas Alahaperuma and another MP was named Anurakumara Disanayaka. Ranil Wickremesinghe beat both of them with a very comprehensive lead to become the President of Sri Lanka. Let's see how the protesters reacted to this news.
What people wanted.
What will be your next step?
We are going to start our struggle against these corrupted governments again and again. I know we will lose more lives, but still, this is our country. We have to struggle for that.
Ms. Damita, you look disappointed. Why is that?
Actually, we all are disappointed. As a Sri Lankan artist, as a Sri Lankan, the person who loves my country like my life, I think it's my life. We lost. We lost means the whole country lost. We never expected the parliament members to get decisions like this. We knew the politics is a game. We knew that from the history. But people have proven people's power, and people have proven the power of people is more powerful than the parliamentary members' powers and the leaders' powers. So people have proven that, but still, these people have no feelings for the innocent people in the country. These people have no feelings, and these people doesn't have any of like soft corner for all these people who is struggling on the roads, all these people who is dying on the roads without food, without fuel, without it's like we are in a big inflation. So for all these things, we need a better solution. We don't need leaders who will support the corruptions, and we don't need who is safeguarding the corrupted leaders. And we know this Prime Minister has become the president now. We know he will safeguard all the corrupted leaders and he will support corruptions.
What's your reaction to this result?
Disappointed but expected, I would say. Yeah.
Why was there some other candidate that you expected to win, or why
well, rather than another candidate to be expected, we expected at least a closer race than this one. This clearly shows that SLPP is still having all their 2/3 of majority inside the parliament, despite whatever that's been happened over the past few months. So, which is clearly showing they are not representing the people's mandate anymore.
No, but there was a lot of news before this, just before the election, that certain other parties will be supporting Dallas Alahaperuma, the other MP.
Well, it clearly doesn't seem like it. Like all the SLPP votes are still with them. Actually, they have been in the start of this parliament. They had 145 in 2019. Out of that, 134 people have already supported them again. So it clearly shows they're still having like even though they. Lots of people come out in the media and said yesterday they will support Dallas Alahaperuma. We are not seeing that has happened.
What's your reaction to the news that Ranil Wickremesinghe might become president?
This time, no, I have no words. මං හිතන්නේ ඇත්තටම හිතා ගන්න බෑ අපේ චූටි බලාපොරොත්තුවක් තිබුණා අපේ අරගල භූමියේ අලහපෙරම මන්ත්‍රීතුමා ඇත්තටම ජනාධිපති වෙයි කියන එක මේ අවස්ථාවේ මේ ආරංචි වුණ මේ නිවුස් එක මේ පුවත ඇත්තටම හිතා ගන්න බැරි එකක් මෙතනදී වෙලා තියෙන්නේ ඇත්තටම ඩීල් දේශපාලන ක්‍රමයක් තමයි මොකක් හෝ දෙයක් කියන්නේ අපි මෙච්චර කල අරගල කරපු එකේ අපේ රාජපක්ෂ පවුලව එලව ගත්තට අපිට තව කොටසක් තිබුණා කරන්න. දැන් එතනදී අපි පරාජයට පත් වුණා කියන එක මට හිතෙන නමුත් අපි මේක පරාජය වෙන්න ඉඩ දෙන්නේ නැහැ.
What's your reaction to the result?
Rage, disappointment, anger, and just completely sadness, because I'll explain as to why I feel these. It's because this wasn't a fair system. The votes in, how it came about, it's not. It wasn't through a fair way. Obviously, even the ministers that voted for him, they acted on fear. They acted on, corruption. They acted on their own greed, and I think I'm disappointed with how, even though we're asking for a systemic change, the system is so corrupted that we are not able to, get out of that, because while they're still in power, we will not have a fair system. We will continuously have a state oppression and people fighting for their rights every single day and struggling for their basic necessities every day, while these useless ministers or presidency or whoever is in power continues to be in leadership.
You have preferred another candidate to have won?
Not that I can personally think of, but Ranil is not someone who can, who is able to make a change that the people expect. Because even though he came as the Prime Minister, he continued to just talk about how bad things are and how worse things are going to get. And as the acting president, I don't think he'll make any change. I think he will continue to say how worse things are going to get, but not about how they are planning on making sure that things don't get worse, as that's their service.
For The Print, this is Regina Mihindukulasuriya reporting from Colombo.